Here we are, 10 hours. England and Croatia will take the pitch at Dallas Stadium.
We have team coverage this morning ahead of our second World Cup match. Dia Wall and Jonah Javad are kicking things off from Texas Live, and you guys have already had your tea, your crumpets, your fish and chips. Y'all are ready for this match later today.
No, Matthew, no tea, no crumpets, no fish, and no chips. All we got is the man, Jonah Javad, out here for daybreak, kicking things off.
Wide awake, baby. Let's go.
Wide awake. Hey, okay, so let's talk about the match just a little bit, kind of set the scene. Quiet right now, but again, it's going to be rocking here later.
We might be the only people in Arlington awake right now. But don't you worry. This is the calm before the storm. And in 5 hours from now, this entire place is going to be thumping.
Oh, absolutely. And the match, of course, set for 3 o'clock today. And we know the fans are going to be out here. Our Sean Giggy is somewhere nearby Dallas Stadium in the great city of Arlington. Good morning, Sean.
Yeah, can't you guys see me right here? Since we're the only ones awake, I figured I'd be loud enough that maybe you could hear me. But if you've been outside at all in the past 24 hours and you live in Dallas or Fort Worth, well, England and Croatia fans have probably been loud enough. You've probably ran into some of them as they get set to play their World Cup opener here behind me later this afternoon. Now, last night, fans from both teams were celebrating out on the town. Croatian fans paraded through Dallas carrying a massive Croatian flag. Meanwhile, English fans were a little more spread out, gathering at bars and pubs, celebrating on the eve, as I said, of both teams' World Cup opener. They've all traveled a very long way, and they say every minute has been worth it.
Being here with all the England fans and the atmosphere and the energy is electric. Like it's a different thing. Like live sports where it's your country representing is amazing.
We are Croatian, wherever we are, we dying for our team. Because we are small nations, and that team represents our country, which got a very hard history. And any win of that team, it's a win for Croatia.
Now, if you are coming to the game later this afternoon, there are a couple things to keep in mind. You need to limit your belongings and put them in a clear bag, clear bags only, and also, it is expected to be pretty hot today, so if you especially are an international fan who may not be used to that weather, please plan accordingly, have water, and just be prepared for that heat. And also, you might want to be prepared for that traffic, make plenty of time to get here, and the person who can tell us all about that is Janelle Ford.
Hey, Sean Giggy. Well, look, you can already see the cones, some of the roadblocks out here this morning. And while this may be North Texas's second World Cup match, it is likely going to be the first one to really test your patience behind the wheel. There's a lot of closures, a lot of roadblocks that we want to warn you about. The match kicks off at 3 this afternoon, which means thousands of fans will be arriving during the afternoon, then likely pouring out of the stadium right in the middle of the evening rush. So whether you have a ticket or not, I-30, Highway 360, and Division are the big three to watch. And take a look here. Closer to the stadium, AT&T Way and Cowboys Way will be closed, along with parts of the Nolan Ryan Expressway. That gives fans more room to walk and keeps match day operations moving. But it also means that all of those cars have to go somewhere. So expect more pressure on Collins, Randall Mill, and the other roads surrounding the stadium. For fans, organizers are still pushing public transit. You can take the TRE to Centerport, hop on a shuttle that's free, then walk the rest of the way to the stadium. Rideshare is another option, or you can drive. But remember, parking is going to cost you, and you'll want to arrive early. For everyone else, this may be the day to leave work a little early, or maybe stay a little late, or avoid the Arlington Entertainment District as a whole if you can, because again, it is going to be extremely busy here. And it's so funny because I can look over to my right. I see Texas Live here, so I'm going to send it back to you guys, Dia and Jonah.
All right, Janelle, thank you so much. We beat the crowds, Jonah, no surprise there.
That was the plan here.
Yeah. When we talk about the match, though, obviously England, Croatia, this is set to be one of the premier matchups of the tournament.
Easily top 5. England ranked number 4 in the world, Croatia number 11. You could argue this is the premier matchup of the entire group stage of the World Cup. Now, Netherlands and Japan, another one of those top 5. They lived up to the billing the other day at Dallas Stadium, playing to that draw, that tying goal in the 89th minute. Oh, it was so good. I think today's matchup could top that in terms of thrill and excitement.